Hey, Alex Radioactive here. Hey everybody, Alex Radioactive here, and today we are live. We are doing a live Q&A. So if you comment over here, then I will tell you the answer to your questions, I think, if I have an answer. So yes, we're going to give it a second here. I'm going to post it in a few places, let people know that I'm live, so they remember to check out the channel. But yeah. Oh, just a second here. But okay, guys. So today's video is just a Q&A. But before we get into the Q&A part of the video, I just want to let you guys know that last week was like horrible for videos. I had unexpected guests show up, and then I was going to put out another video that never got put out because of issues. And we had the video that did get put out that the volume never worked, and then I was supposed to do a live stream on Saturday that didn't get to happen because YouTube said it doesn't like me no more because, yeah, it wouldn't let me go live on Saturday. Like, literally, it's been a bunch of BS and crap. So, yeah. So today's video is a live video. So make sure you comment your questions, and I will answer them while we are live. Also, as some of you know, I am redesigning Alex, and I've been getting a lot of questions on, well, what's the process for redesigning your persona? Well, everybody has their own way of doing it. One of mine is actually, I have some line art here I had commissioned years ago by an artist, unfortunately, that does not do art. And as you see here, I've just kind of been doing some stuff like just different renders of, I got several of these printed off. So basically, this is just kind of looking at, okay, well, what could we do here with Alex? In this in here, I'm just kind of, I got a black line drawn down the middle, and I'm kind of doing my color swaps of seeing if I wanted to do like a pink muzzle or a blue muzzle or different colors I could add to Alex and just kind of change stuff. And this one, as you see, I was using the original Alex colors versus using pink on some. Obviously, that's most likely not going to be the design that I'm going with because there was a few things here I didn't like. So that's how I personally change my designs when I redesign my character. I just kind of start drawing it out, coloring it out really fast. Doesn't have to look good, doesn't have to be the best, because all I'm doing is just kind of getting an idea of what I want to do with Alex. Now, that being said, don't forget to ask your questions, because as soon as you ask a question, I'll start doing the Q&A. Because as of now, I'm just going to keep talking about, answering questions that I have been asked in the past by other random people. And, I'm just going to answer those. So, one of the questions I get asked a lot is, what do you do for work? And really, this is it, guys. I do YouTube with you guys. However, I am going back to work soon. Just kind of got to figure some things out. And I will be going back to a 9-to-5 job. Hi, Miss Bubblegum. Hi, Toon Hunter. Hi, Speedy. Hi, None of Your Business. Also, as you guys know, I brought my mini-me. This is not Chase from Paw Patrol. It's my mini-me. You can see fire vest. I used to be a fire pup, and I'm a German Shepherd. So, yeah, mini-me's here. Also, don't forget, we are still doing the Find the Pony thing in videos. So when you find a pony, don't forget to comment down below the time you found it, where it's at, and all that. And you also have to say what the pony's name is. We got to make this really difficult on you guys. So I get asked a lot about, am I a baby fur or am I just a diaper fur? I'm actually classified as a baby fur, but I'm open. I classify as a baby fur because I do like, I am a 24/7 baby. I'm not so much an ABDL. I'm just a baby fur. I mean, there is a difference between the three, ABDL and baby fur. There's actually a difference between all three, even though they all get roped into the same category, which they're not. there are some major differences. Nothing wrong with either one of the three. It's just, and a lot of baby furs are ABDLs as well. So I'm more just a baby fur. I mean, I live the little lifestyle. Really not into it for any kind of kink or anything like that. I just enjoy living this lifestyle of being little and not having to worry about stuff. Um, Another question I have here. Let me see. I have to look at my phone because I got several on there. Um, why do you wear diapers? I wear diapers because, well, I'm incontinent and my bowels barely work. So I actually wear them because I need them. So, yeah. Not every baby fur just wears diapers because they want to. Some of us because we have to. Let's see here. Let me scroll up. I'm going through like old Telegram messages that I've had people send me questions. So don't forget, you can comment here live, and I will tell you what's going on. Are you married? Well, yep. Well, technically not married, but we soon will be. What's your favorite diaper? Um, I don't have a favorite diaper. I don't know about you guys. Do any of you have a favorite diaper? I like them all. I mean, except for depends because they stink. I mean, this video is not sponsored by Depends, I hope. But now, as far as my favorite diaper, I really don't have a favorite brand. They're all good. It all depends on what you're doing. Like some are better for, like for me, a peekaboo or a Tykeable is really good for if I'm out moving a lot, walking around a lot. And then when I'm home, something like Little Paws or crud, what was Rears or something like that works just as well. So I really don't have a favorite diaper. I mean, I like them all. I would say my top two right now would be a Peekaboo from AV Universe and a the Puppers from Tykeables. And I'm not like partial to either company. Like I like both companies the same. So I'm not going to say Tykeables is better or ABU is better because they're, in my honest opinion, they're both equally as good. And let me see here. No one's asking any questions, so I will look up another one. Uh-oh. I should have wrote all these out. I'm just showing how horrible of a YouTuber I am, so just bear with me. Let's see here. Are pull-ups diapers? So I know there's been a lot of drama and a lot of controversy over this. Here's the way I look at it. Anything that absorbs or keeps you from messing your pants or wetting your pants, in my opinion, would be classified as a diaper. A diaper is not like just tape-on. Now, do I think pull-ups are good versus diapers? Like I would obviously prefer a diaper because they're going to work better because they can get a snugger fit. Pull-ups are good for small accidents. They're good if you're going on short trips or if you're out in the public a lot. It's kind of, I always tell people it's like this. The reason why there's a swim diaper, and yes, I'm using a swim diaper because most swim diapers are pull-ons. They're not there to hold a lot of pee. They're there to keep a certain other type of mess out of the pool. That's all a swim diaper's for. So, I mean, for me, preferably, I prefer a diaper over a pull-on any day. I mean, obviously, if they would come out with a pull-up that was cute and fit like it should and not be like a Depend, I would definitely try it. Let's see here. We got a few questions here. How many pacifiers do you have? Like 11D7 or 11D6? Definitely more than 11D6 and definitely less than 11D9. Somewhere around that number. I really don't know. I can't count. Actually, I think I only have about 6 pacifiers right now. And I'm not a big fan of my pacifiers. Some people like them, some people don't. I'm not saying they're good or bad. I'm impartial. Sometimes I like one, sometimes I don't. 2 tapes or 4. Okay, so that's actually a really good question. 2 tapes or 4 tapes is a super good question because currently I'm wearing a Super Dry Kids, or as a lot of us call them, SDK, and it's a 2 tape diaper. And I love it. However, I'm a bigger guy and I kind of wish the SDKs were 4 tapes. I mean, depending on the circumstance, 2 tapes is like nostalgia and makes me feel really small. But right now, I'm kind of too big for 2 tapes to really work properly. So I also I really like the way 4 tape fits. So I like them both, depending on what I'm doing. Any bottles? I have 1 bottle, and it's I think a Safari bottle. I would get it, but right now it's in the dishwasher. Where's my phone charger? Well, I give you one guess. I'm 2 years old. I'm a little pupper, and I'm teething. That's where your phone charger is. 11D7 is my favorite number, along with 11 Yes, those are really good numbers, aren't they? Hi, floofers. I am not a floofers. I'm a big floof. Yes, big floof. Yes. Let's see here. Anybody else got any more questions, or do I need to go back to the old phone to kind of tell me what we need to do? Oh, I do have to explain this. The last question that I've actually turned this question down time and time and time again because it's really not safe for work. But for those that are asking about how me and my husband's relationship works, he's a daddy, I'm the little boy. That is it. There is no sexual stuff. There's none of that other stuff. I am innocent little puppers. I'm asexual. So, yes, please don't ask me the sexual questions. I really don't like those. Let's see. Nah, questions here. Just came to hang. Well, let's hang. Where are we hanging from? Are we hanging from a tree, or are we hanging from a swing, or are we hanging from a hell? Oh, I said a bad word. Oh no. I said a bad word. I'm going to get in so much trouble. But what I was going to say before I said the bad word is we could hang from an elephant's trunk. Sounds fun, right? What is your favorite con? So a lot of people are expecting me to say like MFF, where I host the baby fur panel along with my good friend Spirit. And a lot of people would probably expect me to say Anthrocon, which are 2 really good cons, and they're the 2 biggest furry cons in the world. But it's actually neither one of those. My favorite con is actually a really small con, but it's my hometown con, and that would be Gateway Fur Meet in St. Louis, Missouri. So that would be my favorite con because it's small, it's close, and I don't have to do a lot of work, plus running around like crazy chicken cut with my head cut off. So I'd have to say my favorite con would be Gateway Fur Meet. I also have a baby fur character that's a bunny named Milkshake. Ooh, I like milkshakes. Milkshakes are really good. You should never say milkshakes when you're around this many cubs, though, because I could just see all these cubs now trying to get through their computer to come to your house because they want milkshakes. No, bad pup. I know I'm a bad pup. I gotta go tell daddy now, and I'm gonna be in trouble. So I may not be able to come out with Windows Day video because I might be grounded. Maybe he'll forgive me because I'm cute and innocent. When was my first YouTube video? Well, it was like 2 or 3 years ago now. Maybe that's what video I will link in my next video. Like at the end, got how sometimes I'll have the little subscribe button, and the 2 videos will pop up here. Maybe my next video I'll link my very first video with one of my later ones, and you guys can tell me which one looks better. Obviously, the later is because I went from using a crap computer to using a much better computer with a much better webcam. But it was like 2 or 3 years ago I started YouTube. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is, you guys, a rock. Not gonna lie, I never anticipated this channel actually going anywhere. It actually started as a vlog style. I was like doing videos every day or close to every day, just trying to do videos to let other littles know that they're not alone and there's a lot of us out here. So yeah, here we are about 2-3 years later. I had almost 1,000 subscribers. It's like crazy. I never suspected I would ever be here. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. And you know, we're getting really close to getting the channel monetized. And as a lot of you know, I'm not in this to make money. Like the Patreon, the YouTube, everything I do that technically brings in any kind of revenue for this channel is for future giveaways. And I really am looking forward to the day I can start giving away fursuits to you guys, because to me, my fursuit was the happiest day when this fursuit came alive. I've had many fursuits over the life of me joining the fandom back in 1997, but this was my first fursuit. This one right here, of my actual character, that was down to the T what I wanted. And I don't know, it made me feel really good when I got it. So now I'm ready to start giving you guys, some of you people that follow me that don't have a fursuit, the chance to get your very own. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Let's see. Do they make adult teething toys? Yes, they do. You just got to find them. They're online. I don't prefer them. I chew on, I do have a bad chewing habit. So I find stuff to chew on, like beef jerky or something like that, that's really good. And I chew on it from time to time. My chewing habits are a lot better than what they used to be. It was with his dog. Actually, there are a couple of videos before I started doing the furry channel, like with my dog in a car. But that was actually another YouTube channel. Like I have 2 YouTube channels. Well, actually I have 4, but the other 2 have nothing to do with fandom, and I will never link them. So like literally, some people actually know about the other 2 channels, and they may see those other 2 channels. But don't tell anybody that. If you do see those channels, don't ever say anything, because I leave the furry fandom out of those channels for reasons. But yes, my first videos probably were of my dog, because me and my dog used to go to the park, and he's such a silly goober. He's actually over here snoring right beside me. So if you hear any snoring, that's him. What do you think of Baby Fur Con? I actually did not join Baby Fur Con. I don't know much about it. So I think it could be a good thing, but it's kind of like Capcom. Like, to me, that wouldn't be as much as a furry con as it would be like a Capcom situation. Just, I wish if Capcom would allow fursuits. I mean, Baby Fur Con, and it would be the same thing at that point, I would guess. I don't know. I don't know much about it. Are baby furs allowed in Megaplex? Well, I think any con where furries are accepted and allowed, a baby fur can go, because I mean, as long as you're not wearing a diaper outside your suit, which I highly don't recommend anyways. Yeah. Then I also have a video on like things you can and can't do at cons, things that you should and shouldn't do at cons and stuff like that. I have one in the past. I'll actually remake that one soon, because I actually was talking to a friend the other day about a video where we are going to sit down and actually do a video together and just kind of tell people what, if you're a baby fur going to a con, some tips and tricks of things you can and can't do, and some things that you might want to do, so that way you don't end up with a bad rash or something even worse. So yeah, we'll talk about that soon. Alpha Wolfie gives a smile. Tuxedo Wolf, give away fursuits? Yes, I'm actually going to be giving away fursuits. I've actually got 2 makers on standby. The winner, when we start doing that, will actually get to pick which of the 2 suit makers they want to go with. They will get examples. And I actually do have planned to add more fursuit makers to that list that the winner could pick from. So that way they have, because some suit makers, I'm sorry, some suit makers make better dogs than they do cats, and some make better cats than they do dogs. Every suit maker has their design that they're good with and they're not good with. So there's no one that's better than the other. Plus, you got birds and all the other animals. So yes, I do plan on doing fursuit giveaways at some point. We just got to get the channel to generate enough between the Patreon and the channel to generate enough income to pay for that, because I'm not rich. So I don't do this to make money. Like literally Patreon and everything goes to a savings account to give away the first fursuit. Hoping to do that at 1,000 subscribers, but we'll see what happens when we get there. What was the biggest mistake that you had? Oh, no. Oh, I don't want to remember it. I would say my biggest mistake ever. So it was years ago, and I remember it like it was yesterday, but it actually involves me and my current husband. We had this little that wanted to move in with us, and I'm one of those people that's like, okay, you wanted to move in. At the time, we had an extra room. Not a big deal. It'd be nice to have another little around the house. So me and this, we talked to this little for a long, long time, and I was skeptical. I'm like, to go get this person, it was sketchy for me. I didn't know a lot about the person other than what we talked online. We'd never met before, but him and my husband had met before, and they had talked for a long time. So it's one of those. I was skeptical. My husband's like, oh, he'll be great. He'll be great. Well, we go get this person. Get them here. They move in. They stayed here for roughly about 2 weeks. And I'm not going to say any names because that's drama that I don't want to do. But they were here about 2 weeks. They did some things that were illegal. And at the time, I was working in the jail. So I was not happy about that. So I confronted him about it, said, if you're going to do this, this is fine. But you're not doing it on my property, around my property, and you better not have it in any of my vehicles. So long story short, the person used me and my husband to get away from his boyfriend, even though his boyfriend was actually a really nice guy. And then he used us as a way out. Then he used the person he left our place for a while. Then they used another person. Person was just a user. So I'd say my biggest mistake was ever allowing that person to come in. And, you know, I invite littles over to my house all the time, but I have to get to know you a little bit first. We got to talk. And normally it's something like we got to meet at a con or something before I allow you to come into my house. It all depends on circumstance, I guess. So that was the biggest mistake I ever made. Is that what you said? Yes, I did say I am giving away fursuits at some time. And if you're not a furry, because I do have some leather pups that follow the channel because they're also littles. If you're not a furry and you don't want a fursuit, that's fine. We can get you a Mr. S leather pup hood or something like that figured out. So there are options if you're not a furry. Just like anytime I do a diaper giveaway, if you're not into diapers, because I do have other people that aren't into diapers, they just support us, that follow the channel. There's plenty of opportunities to win stuff. So if you're not into diapers, there are other prizes that I can substitute out for you. Hi, Alex. Like, what was the biggest mistake that ever happened to you at all? Well, I'd have to say that one at this time. Other than my birth, I mean, that's about the only other mistake I could think of that I would really care about. Sorry, my computer is making noises, guys. So yeah, I'm a mistake. I'm sure my parents are like very upset with me, but it's okay. I can be their mistake. Let's see here. Is a pacifier holder okay for furry cons? I personally, I don't mind you if you had like a passy clipped, as long as the passy's not like out and it's like in a pocket, I wouldn't see too much of an issue with that. But I would definitely make sure you read the con rules. And if you have some questions like that, just kind of reach out to con staff, make sure they wouldn't have a problem with it. Because most of the time, if you reach out to like con staff, they would answer those questions, and they'd much rather answer those questions than you get there and do something that would not be according to their guidelines. So I would definitely ask the con you're going to. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I love seeing when people hate on baby furs and then they're talking about how a con shouldn't allow them. And I'm sitting here like, I know that con, and that con is ran by 90% of their staff is all baby furs. And it's true. There's a lot of cons that are ran. Most of the people that run these cons are baby furs. No cons. I'm not mentioning any cons. I'm not mentioning any names, but there are a lot of cons that have a lot of baby furs that run them. So baby furs have been here since like the furry fandom has started, so it's nothing new. Uh, like photo or oh, does it say like protos? I don't know what protos are. Hi, when did you become a little? So I was probably around 12 or 13 when I started getting into the little stuff. Um, that's one of the things about the fandom that's kind of, not the fandom, the community, the ABDL baby fur community. It's kind of weird because, it's like even in my Telegram chat, you have to be 18 years old. But most of us actually start like as early as 10 and 12 years old. Some of us even younger than that. But I've been in diapers since I was born. I had a issue when I was very little that left me with no bladder control and very little bowel control. So I am actually diaper dependent, and I have been since I was very little. So I became a little, probably about 10 to 12 years old is what I would roughly guess, maybe 13 at the most. But yeah, we all find it in a different way. What's a little? So a little is another term for baby fur, ABDL, adult baby. It's just another term. So yeah, you can actually be a baby fur and not a little, because yeah, it's a mentality thing. Let's see here. No, I'm glad you're here. You aren't a mistake. Oh, you're so thoughtful. You're nice. I like you. I'm gonna hug you. Here, hugs. Who's won the last pony contest? So right now we haven't actually announced any winners. I'm going to take several people from different videos because the prize I'm doing at first, the first prize giveaway I'm doing is going to be a little bit bigger than I normally do. So when you find all the ponies in the next couple videos, and yes, there is one in this video somewhere, you have to guess who it is, and you have to guess where they are, or say where they're at. But we're going to, after a couple of videos, I'm going to put all those names in a pool. And if you guess each video right on each video, you actually get more chances. So we're going to put it in a pool, and we will draw a name here sometime soon. Oh, you're 13? Yeah, so how are you handling? Oh, wait, I missed one. How are you handling the pandemic? Well, I mean, I am going bald. See, look, no fur. I'm ready for the pandemic to be over. I'm going to be Milkshakes the Baby Bunny in Megaplex next year. Do you have any advice to do, not to do, to have, and not to have? Check out my video that's coming later on this week, maybe next week, and I will answer all those questions for you. The bubblegum, Mrs. Bubblegum. That'll give. I'll have a video that's actually geared around that. This is just a quick live video, guys, because like I said, I've been having some issues with editing and stuff, and I got to get that fixed this week. Hello, Golden. Oh, okay, I see. Hugs. I have a little since I was 3, and I thought I was the only one, but you showed me I'm not. Well, I'm glad you're not the only one, because there's lots of us. There's like thousands of us. I see what vinyl in the back. Oh, haha. Good catch. I'm 17 and have been a little since 13. Okay. Do we put it in live chat? Yeah, you can put it in the live chat or in the comments down below after the video is live. Either one will work, Speedy. Sup? I don't know. What is up? A fan. There's a fan up and a ceiling. I'm not up. I'm down. I'm actually good. I'm just being a little goofy, guys, today because, like I said, I really don't have a lot going on today's video, and I do feel sorry for you. But big hugs either way. Yeah, I've been a brony for almost 3 years now. Almost very single pony's name. Ah, cool. I'm actually not a brony, and just saying, guys, I'm getting a loud ringing in my ear. It's something with my ear, but yeah. I really had to. I'm glad these all came with like name tags on them because I would not know which pony is which. I only know like before I got these and looked at their name tags, There's only like 2 or 3 ponies I knew, and that was Pinkie Pie, Twilight, and the rainbow one. I can't think of the rainbow one's name right now, but yeah, that one. There was a rainbow one. Those were the only 3s I knew at one time. How do you get started to do YouTube? Well, you create a channel, you post videos, make yourself look goofy, and hope like heck that it works. No, I don't know. For me, I found like the baby furs that I noticed there wasn't a lot of YouTubers for baby furs out there. And it's something I'm very knowledgeable on because I've been a baby fur forever. I've actually been in the furry fandom since 1997. Wow, I'm old. So I was like, well, there's not a lot of people talking about it, and since I host a few baby fur panels, I decided to start a channel revolving around that. So I would say if you're going to create a channel, do something that you like, because it is a lot of work. Don't do it expecting it to pay your bills. I mean, it might one day, but it takes time to build up. Do what you enjoy doing, so that way you're happy doing it, and really that's about it. Because it's like I've noticed a lot of the people I follow, like on YouTube, the things that they like doing, that they video and make a channel out of, is the same things I like. So I'm going to like their video because of what, it's something I'm interested into. It's like you would expect me to follow a lot of, furry YouTubers and stuff, but my actual passion before furry fandom was actually cars. So I follow a lot of car channels. So everybody's different. So let's see. I see a DJ Pone 3 behind your mini. Yep, you're correct. But what is the DJ Pony's name? Someone already said it above. Rainbow Dash. Yes, that's the rainbow horsey I couldn't think of. So guys, we're at 31 minutes or 32 minutes, something like that. I'm going to end this live video here. Wednesday's video will actually be a recorded video, edited, hopefully, as long as I can get everything fixed in time. Because I keep having an issue when I edit them, the volume just kind of goes away when I put them on YouTube. But if I can get all that video done, there'll be another video Wednesday. Remember, I'm trying to stay honest when I don't have all these issues coming up. But normally Monday and Fridays are video days that are recorded videos, so they're not actually live, even though it'll premiere and some of you may think I'm live. I'm not. And then Wednesdays, I think we're going to do videos kind of like this here that are just live videos, so that way we can chit chat. But this week we're going to switch it up a little bit because I got to fix my editor and figure out what's going on there. So guys, have a wonderful day, and we will see you Wednesday for sure. And don't forget, I still play Xbox. It's Diapered Alex on Xbox, and I play GTA 5, Modern Warfare, and I also play, I'm also on Telegram, and that is at ALEX_radioactive, no E at the end. And we will see you guys next video. Love you all. Bye.